Hey everyone, welcome back to Level Styles with Sandra. Today I am sharing with you a thrift haul. This is some items that I have thrifted maybe for about a month or two, and I am ready to share these items with you all. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I love to welcome you. My name is Sandra, and I do all things home thrifting, DIYs, tablescapes, um, and I will be incorporating fashion. Um, and I dibble and dabble in cooking as well. So if this is a channel that piques your interest, I would love for you to subscribe, share this video, and get down in the comments and let's talk about this video, as well as thumbsing up this video. And with that being said, let's get into this haul. First things first, I have this beautiful Mikasa fire saucers. And if you are familiar with the channel, you all know that I have the plates, 4 plates and 4 saucers that I had purchased from City Thrift. And they were $3.99, and I think they were yellow tag, which was 50% off. So I got the 4 plates for $2 and the saucers for $2. So I am now adding to my collection, and I have a total of 7 now. And if you are also familiar with me, I am a lover of glass. I love gold. I love gold trimmed glassware. I just love. Like I said, crystals. I have a nice little crystal collection. These 3, I think I overpaid, but I needed them and I wanted them and I loved them. So it was $4 for the 3. So my next item, Goodwill. Found the dessert plates, the Mikasa. It's only 5 and $5.99. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna take that back. These were not $4 for 3. They were 99 cents for each. So I paid $3 for these. But back to these. $5.99. That was no percentage off. But I'm cool with that. This is my forever collection. I absolutely love Mikasa. And then, like I said, the diamond cut edge. Absolutely diamond fire. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. So I had to do it. I was in City Thrift, and I came across this. This is the serving platter, and it was $3.99. And on this particular day, blue tag was 99 cents. Make it even better if I could find 6 of these and 4 more plates. That'll be like, use this as a charger. You talking about beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. A book that I purchased from City Thrift. And I tell you all the time, you can thrift your table books. You do not have to pay all those high prices. Yeah, you're gonna hit or miss on some of the books, but I feel like if you are an all around person, you can find hidden treasures at the Goodwill. So this is the Beatles anthology book, and if you look at it, you're like, it don't look like nothing. But baby, when you pull back this cover, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. The spine, beautiful. Because 9 times out of 10, people are, yes, I read my books, but I also utilize my books as decor pieces. So I can open my book up and set it on a page that's going with the theme. I can be doing a black and white theme in my living room, and I can set it on this page, and it's going to be a conversation starter. Someone makes, hey, that's the Beatles, and this, that, and the other, and then they can pick up the book, flip through it, find out some things that they may not have known about the Beatles. But like I said, this book was, on this particular day, orange tag was 99 cents, and the original price was $2.99. And I believe I looked this book up, and it probably runs about $30 or $50 on eBay and Etsy. But good. And since we are on books, I'm going to jump back over to Goodwill. Now, you all know that I have a basement, and pretty much my son and his friends, they typically hang out down there. So I'm going to kind of, my office is girly, so I'm going to kind of style the TV area down there more masculine. So when I seen this Rolls Royce book, I was like, okay. And then, as I said, you pull back this sleeve and you have a beautiful black book with the silver writing on the spine. Then when you flip through it, masculine boys, they love cars, and you get to see the history of Rolls Royce from the beginning into, I want to say, maybe up into the 2012, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. So my next book, as you all know, I am from Ohio, and this is the Bicentennial Portrait of Ohio. And we're going to pull back the cover as we done on all the books. Look at that. A pop of color. I can have in my living room black, white, gray with a pop of red. Downstairs in the sitting area, same thing. This is good for fall. Another fall. Let's see if we can find us some flowers. That's spring into fall. My next book is In Style Wedding. You like In Style Wedding? Well, a passion of mine is to style a wedding venue, be it a small intimate one or a large one. So this is going to give me some pointers and some tips on how to incorporate flower arrangements, how to style runners, how to set the table for or a large crowd or for a small intimate setting, all in this book, as well as looking very stylish on my coffee table. Very beautiful, beautiful cover. My books, here we go with the 20th century. This is a National Geographic book. And this is National Geographic Society. And it's the 20th century. Very beautiful. As I said, the spine. It has a place marker, a ribbon, just like how the Chanel books have. And then you open, oh, one thing that absolutely drew me to it, you see it, the gold pages. I love, love, love gold. Then you open it up and you have different things that occurred during the 20th century. Something that I use, I would love to have a total of 8, because my table can hold 8, up to 8 people, so I like to have 8 settings. Then I picked up this mug, and it said, my favorite coffee in the morning is the one where no one talks to me while I drink it. So, and it was 99 cents. And the reason that I purchased this is because of this item right here in front of me. And I am with the Goodwill email, and they tell me when all the 50% off sales, they tell me when they give me like $5 off 20 at different occasions. And I want to say this was back in February, I believe. And they sent me out a text and I received $5 off $20. $20. So this made my total 20. Now I'm going to show you my $19 item as I sip my coffee. I have had this since, I want to say, February. And if you see behind me, my curtains are still the blush. I've added burgundy to it. I took down the black and added burgundy because I am so in love with this color right now. And I feel like it fits right into my spring decor. I will be doing a video for spring, a spring refresh in my living room. I'm about to just tear this bag. And I had seen these pillows probably like 2 days before I received that text message about the $5 off a $20 purchase. And when I received that text, I said, I know exactly where I'm going. Because I thought this was kind of high, but they are beautiful. Feather-filled pillows, soft. This is a crushed velvet pillow cover. They have the zipper. As I said, feather-filled pillow. Dream Home New York LLC. But these are a 24 by 24. And you all know I thrift basically All my pillows, my feather-filled pillows, come from the Goodwill. Y'all, this was $9.99. And like I said, February, right here it says February 3rd. This is when they received it and cleaned it. They sanitized it and they tagged it. So February 3rd. This probably was on their floor about 2 days. Because the second day, I went and purchased them. Not only do I have one, but I have two. So $9.99, that's $20. But I wanted to make sure that before $10. So that's where the coffee mug, 99-cent coffee mug came into play. Made sure that my total was right because I wanted $5 off. So I ended up paying $17 for two 24 by 24 pillows and a coffee mug. That's a deal. This beauty right here. Now I just found her about 5 days ago. I just stopped in the Goodwill, leaving work, and it's one right around the corner from my job. And I just stopped in real quick. Wasn't looking for nothing, just stopped in. I think I was looking for the color of the tag, so I know what color it would be for Sunday 99-cent. But this beauty was sitting on the shelf. And I said, hey girl, with your one earring, your bangles and your necklace. Yes. I said, please be $2.99. Please be $2.99. And when I flipped her over, she was $2.99. And where did she come from? She was regular $9.99. Home and gifts. I'm not sure. But yeah. And she's going to flow very well with my dining room makeover. Yes. We're going to be making over the dining room. We're going to be swapping some pieces and adding some pieces. So that's that. So from the same Goodwill, this was about maybe back in February. I went into, after work, they had these two. Very beautiful. I love the color. It's going to go well with my summer vibe in my bathroom. I think I'm going to put these in my bathroom. If not in my bathroom, in the living room or the entryway. But either one of those places. Very beautiful. They are from Home Goods. This one, look at the price, y'all. $5.99. Regular price $19.99. Then this one, $4.99. Regular $12.99. Cannot beat it. That's why I love Thrifted. And like I said, guys, I done had this stuff since February. Majority of it. I found these beautiful stems. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Absolutely love it. And the price, $3.99. Cannot beat it. Cannot be. Winding down because my last 2 items are big. 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 With a small ticket. So I went back. No, this was the Goodwill that's downtown. In this vase. In this color. That I will be changing my living room to, in my bathroom, and probably my dining room. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Y'all see this vase? Now the flowers came in it, right? Y'all, $9.99. Original from Home Goods. It won't let me be great. It peeled off. But, so we have this beautiful vase. And the bonus are these beautiful florals. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 bundles of this beautiful color. And then we have 1 bundle of this color. And this beautiful vase for $9.99. Cannot beat it at all. And this is really what I wanted. I can't go to Hobby Lobby and find these for $9.99. There was no percentage off because it wasn't a discounted day. But yeah, cannot beat it. Next item is this beautiful picture. Everyone, it may not be everyone's taste, but I'm like, this is pretty and goes with how I'm gonna have my living room. The frame, I'm loving this frame. I might just do a complete champagne gold because I have another frame that I thrifted and I shared with you all. And I'm thinking about just painting them. I have some champagne gold paint and paint them both. But this was a 50% off day. This is the only thing I had purchased. And it was $6.99. So we're looking at $3.50. My next item, I think I'm going to take you to my entryway so that you can see it real good. All right, let's go. Okay, everyone, here are my pieces. These beautiful canvases. They are framed art. Sorry for the lighting. It's kind of gloomy today. But if you can see, it has like the metallic gold in it. It has the sage green, the browns, the burnt orange. Just absolutely beautiful. The tan, just beautiful. Okay. And they probably are about 3-4 feet tall. Guys, look at the price. $5.99. $5.99. I went in there. It probably was about maybe 8 o'clock at night. They closed at 9. It was a 50% off sale that day. My daughter had needed to use the bathroom, and I was going in just to see if they had some button-down polo shirts. That's it, right? I seen this one first, and it had was sitting there, and I'm like, wow. But it had $14.99 on the back of it, sitting right here on the back of it, just like that. Because I didn't see this price because it was flipped the other way. So I see, I turn it, I see $14.99. And I'm like, that's not bad. Because it's the size that I wanted. I'm like, that's $7.50. Like, cool. I'm grabbing this. But when I turned around, I saw that one. I'm like, what? And then I see this price, $5.99. I'm like, why is that price $5.99 and this one is priced $14.99? So that made me look at the whole perimeter of it. seen that tag $5.99. I said, oh, we not showing that. We're showing $5.99, $5.99. Because on the back of this one, it didn't have anything. So my daughter grabbed one, I grabbed one. Then lo and behold, once we got home, we saw this. That is a Bed Bath Beyond contemporary art for $99.99.